Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by enchanted forests, lived a kind-hearted girl named Prunella. Prunella, I need you to gather herbs from the forest edge, but stay away from the dark woods.
Do not worry, Mother. I will be careful and return before sunset.
Prunella was beloved by all in the village for her kindness and generous spirit. By the way, in medieval villages, the town well was the heart of community life, where people gathered to share news and help one another. She prepared carefully for her journey to gather the healing herbs her mother needed.
At the edge of the village, where safety ended and mystery began, Prunella paused.
The old sign warned travelers to beware, for the forest was said to be home to a powerful witch.
Mother needs these herbs. I must be brave.
And so, with courage in her heart, Prunella entered the enchanted forest. The forest was beautiful but strange, filled with whispers of old magic. By the way, fairy rings are natural mushroom circles that medieval people believed were portals to magical realms. She found a peaceful clearing where crystal clear water sang over ancient stones. The forest creatures sensed her pure heart and gathered near without fear.
But then, a strange sound echoed through the trees.
Without realizing it, Prunella had wandered deeper into the forest than she intended.
Oh dear, which way did I come from? Everything looks the same now.
Then she spotted something extraordinary across, a moonlight lily, the rarest healing flower in all the realm.
Her mother could use such a powerful healing flower, but something made her hesitate.
The flower grew at the doorstep of the witch's cottage. The door opened, though no hand touched it.
Hello? Is anyone home? I did not mean to trespass.
With fear and curiosity battling in her heart, Prunella stepped inside.
By the way, medieval herbalists and healers were often mistaken for witches because of their knowledge of plants and remedies.
The cottage was filled with centuries of magical knowledge. From the shadows emerged the witch herself.
What brings a foolish girl into my home uninvited?
Please forgive me. I saw the moonlight lily and my mother is very ill. I hoped it could help her.
The witch circled the girl like a predator, studying her with ancient eyes. Your mother is ill, you say? And you came here despite your fear? Interesting.
A heavy silence filled the cottage as the witch considered the brave young woman.
Very well. I will give you the moonlight lily. But first you must complete 3 tasks.
I will do whatever is required to help my mother.
The first task seemed impossible. Sort these enchanted threads by color and wind them properly. You have until the candle burns out.
By the way, before modern clocks, people measured time by candles marked with hour lines, called candle clocks.
Prunella worked frantically, but the threads seemed to tangle more with each attempt.
Though her fingers bled, she did not give up.
The witch watched silently, but someone else had noticed Prunella's kind heart.
Oh, you poor little thing. Let me help you.
The grateful mouse began helping her, and soon dozens of forest mice appeared. Together, they sorted the impossible tangle in perfect harmony.
When the candle sputtered out, the task was complete. Clever girl, you passed the first test. But 2 more remain.
The second task awaited in the wild garden.
Tend this garden until every magical plant thrives. But beware, some plants bite.
Carnivorous plants like the Venus fly really do exist and catch insects.
There now. I am here to help you grow strong. No need to fear.
With patience and care, Prunella transformed the chaos into beauty.
The witch had not seen her garden so alive in many years.
Something in her cold heart began to stir.
2 tasks completed. 1 final test remains, and it is the hardest of all.
As night fell, the final and most difficult challenge was revealed.
For the final task, you must answer 1 question truthfully. Why should I help you?
Prunella knew this was a test of her character, not her skills. You should not help me because I deserve it. I trespassed in your home. But my mother's life depends on that flower.
For a long moment, the witch said nothing.
Then something happened that had not occurred in 100 years.
The witch had not always been old and alone.
She had once been a healer who used magic to help others, teaching her daughter the ways of plants and kindness.
But fear made the villagers cruel, and they called her a witch. They drove her from the village, and in the cold of winter, her beloved daughter fell ill.
By the way, in medieval times, many healers and wise women were persecuted due to superstition and fear of knowledge they did not understand.
She lost her daughter, and her heart turned cold.
I swore never to help humans again. They took everything from me.
I am so deeply sorry for what they did to you. You did not deserve such cruelty. No one does.
In that moment, 2 wounded hearts recognized each other. And Prunella did something no one had done in a century. She embraced the witch. The frozen heart began to thaw. You remind me of her, of my daughter. You have her kindness.
The witch moved with purpose for the first time in decades.
Take the moonlight lily for your mother. These herbs will make her stronger, and this book contains healing knowledge.
The moonlight lily held enough magic to heal any illness.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have saved my mother's life. How can I ever repay you?
Visit me again. That is all I ask. I have been alone too long.
As dawn broke, an unlikely friendship had been born.
Prunella hurried home with hope in her heart. The forest that had seemed so dark now sparkled with morning beauty.
I made it. Mother, I am coming. She burst through the door of her home.
Her mother lay gravely ill, and her father kept faithful vigil.
Prunella,
Thank heaven you have returned. Your mother grows weaker by the hour.
with trembling hands, Prunella prepared the magical lily.
Drink this, Mother. It will make you well again. The magic worked instantly.
My love, you are well.
It is a miracle!
By the way, herbal medicine has been used for thousands of years, and many modern medicines are derived from plant compounds discovered by ancient healers.
Where did you find such powerful magic, my brave daughter? I met someone who needed kindness as much as we needed magic. Let me tell you about the witch who became my friend.
Prunella told them everything, and her parents learned that even those called monsters can have the kindest hearts.
Each week, Prunella visited her unusual friend, bringing gifts and companionship. Some villagers whispered and worried, but Prunella paid no mind. The forest welcomed her now like an old friend.
Even the cottage seemed less frightening, as if it reflected the warming heart within.
They spent hours together, sharing stories and knowledge.
This is starlight moss. It only grows under the full moon and can cure fever when properly prepared.
Prunella learned ancient healing arts that had been nearly forgotten. Together, they tended the garden, growing plants that would help heal the sick.
And sometimes the cottage rang with laughter, a sound it had not known in a century.
You have given me back something I thought I had lost forever. Thank you, dear child.
You are like a grandmother to me now. I love you.
By the way, chosen family, people who become family through love rather than blood, can be just as strong and important as biological family.
Brew these leaves in hot water 3 times daily. Your son will recover within a week.
Word spread of Prunella's healing knowledge, and people came from far and wide seeking help.
Young Prunella, the knowledge you share, Tam, did it come from the Witch of the Dark Forest?
Yes, she is my teacher and my friend. She is not evil, then. She is a healer who was wronged by fear and ignorance.
A tense silence fell over the square.
My son was dying of fever. Prunella's herb saved his life. If the witch taught her this kindness, then perhaps we were wrong about her.
One by one, those who had been healed spoke up.
Prunella's remedies truly healed me. We are so grateful for her help.
Perhaps it is time we learn the difference between darkness and someone who lives in the dark, because we cast them out.
Weeks later, the village held their harvest festival, a celebration of gratitude and community.
I want to invite her to the festival. She deserves to be welcomed.
Malia.
Then go and bring her here. She saved my life. It is time I thanked her properly.
Prunella hurried through the forest with a heart full of hope.
Prunella, I was not expecting you until tomorrow. Is something wrong?
Nothing is wrong. Everything is wonderful. The village is having a harvest festival, and I want you to come as my honored guest.
No. They will drive me away again. They will hurt me. I cannot.
Prunella understood. Some wounds take longer to heal than others.
I will be with you every moment. My parents want to meet you. The villagers have learned that fear mated them cruel.
What if they reject me again? I do not think my heart could bear it a second time.
Then I will be there to catch you, as you caught me when I was lost and afraid. Trust me, as I trust you.
And with trembling courage, the witch took the hand of her young friend.
Together they walked toward the village, toward forgiveness, toward a new beginning.
Just one step. I am right here with you.
The festival fell silent as the witch entered the village square for the first time in 100 years.
Prunella's mother stepped forward.
You saved my life when I was dying. Thank you. I am deeply grateful and deeply sorry for any fear I showed before.
The witch wept, and this time they were tears of healing. And one by one, the village welcomed her.
Let it be known that this day we right an ancient wrong. You are welcome in our village, honored healer, now and always.
The festival continued with a joy that came from healing old wounds and opening closed hearts.
After a century of loneliness, the witch finally felt she had come home.
And so, through courage, compassion, and the willingness to see beyond fear, two hearts healed and an